What is this current hairstyle you have called?
Dreads. Dreadlocks.
Is there a meaning behind your hair?
Nah, I just be letting it do what it do. Sometimes I get tired of it. Like I got dreads, so. I started when I went to jail. If I would never went to jail, I probably would never had dreads. I got locked up. Like probably the first week when I was locked up, I started twisting my hair. And then later on, as time went on, it started locking up. And then I just let it do what it do.
Remember what age that started in your life?
I was like 19. I was like 18. I was like 18.
And as you previously mentioned before, you're 23 at this point.
Yeah.
So about 5 years, give or take.
Yeah.
Current length.
I chopped my shit though. I chopped it.
So it was longer at one point.
Yeah. No. It was longer. I chopped it. Put them back in.
And what was the reason for the chop back then?
I don't know, it's just like my mind crazy, like my mind be on some crazy shit. Like whatever I think about, I'm gonna do it right then and there. If I think about it, I gotta do it right now.
Now, in that 5-year period, give or take, when was the chop?
Chop was this year. I think like last month. Chopped it, put the motherfucker right back in, one smelling it.
And how long was that amount of time?
Probably like a week, two weeks.
Did you go public with the chop?
Yeah, it's on my Instagram right now.
What was the reaction?
They liked it. They was loving it.
And even though that was the reaction, you put them back in.
Yeah.
Now, what about the color? Is there any meaning behind the color?
No, I just want to do something different because I've been had black dreads for like 2 years. For like a year. I probably had black dread for like a year and a half. I had black dread. First I had green dread. First I had red dread, then I had green dread. Then I went black. I got tired of the black. After I chopped it, I told her make some of them like a different color. It don't really matter what color, like blonde or something. I told her make them another color, put them back in.
Were there any meanings behind the previous colors you had, the red or the green?
No, I just like to do different shit, try different shit. Like I was saying, I just like to do whatever comes to my mind. Like if I think about something right now, I'm gonna do it.
And referring back to the chop once more, when you did cut your hair at that point in your life, was that an emotional experience by any chance?
Nah.
When you did chop them as well, was there a thought on almost not saving them?
Nah, I had to save them because in case I had to put them back in the same day, I had to save them. I couldn't throw them away.
And was this something you were thinking about, or was this totally spontaneous at the time?
No, it just came up that day. Like it was like I'm sitting there. I called my barber to give me a haircut, like a regular haircut. I called him to give me a regular haircut. And then as soon as I hung up the phone, like something came in my head. I'm like, you should cut your hair. Boom, so I just cut it. I called my barber back. I was like, bro, I'm gonna cut my hair off. So you ain't finna give me a haircut like how you gave me last time. Like bring it. Like, come on with it, man. Don't fuck me up. Cause if you fuck me up, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, cut my hair right now.
What was we talked about the reaction previously, but what about from the angle of 300 ENT, that record label you're signed to? Was there any reaction from any of those representatives?
Yes, everybody wanted me to put my hair back in. I'm like, man, bro, just leave me be, bro. Golly, shit, man. This me, this my body. Shit, man. Let me do what I do, how I want to do what I want to do. Right.
So
that shit was making me mad. They were telling me they were telling me, I don't really know about that haircut. You should put your hair back in. Let me do what I want to do. Shit, man. My goddamn head. God gave me the head now.
So for clarification then, what was the ultimate decision in putting them back? Was it the record label influencing you? Was that your own personal decision? People on Instagram liked that chopped off?
It's really, I didn't know what to do with it when it was chopped. You know, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to rock it. I ain't had a regular cut in a long time. And then when I cut it, I still ain't cut it all the way out, but still I had little locks in my head, like the short locks in my head. So I ain't really know how to rock it, so I just put them back in.
And for those getting to know you for the very first time, care to share your screen name on Instagram?
Screen name?
Yeah.
What's that?
Your handle, your screen name on Instagram? Instagram.com/
Hunxho, Hunxho.
And referring back to that age of 18, when you first started growing them out and locking them, was that a trend at the time? Were locks a trend at the time?
I ain't gonna say it was a trend. It just like, I ain't had nothing but time on my hands. Like, so I was just doing shit. Like you get boring in jail, man. I got the twist in my shit.
And care to share the name of the jail you were located at that point in your life?
I was in the County Jail.